How about some hardware? You want to do some hardware? We haven't done hardware in a while. How about some hardware? Huh? How about some hardware? Just a killer package. Jack the Dripper RDA. Comes in stainless steel or carbon fiber. Alright? From wickedwizardeliquid.co.uk. It is the only place I've actually been able to find this. I was looking up info. And 510 thread, dual coiled. Says the DIY resistance can be 0.2 to 2 ohms. Yeah, it can be. It can be whatever you want it to be, I guess. Rebuildable coil. Yeah, but there's not a rebuildable coil in here. Main material is stainless steel, adjustable airflow, 2 times 10 millimeter. Includes screwdriver and coil winder. The screwdriver and coil winder are one tool in itself, so it makes it hard to keep your tool in the coil while placing it on the dripper. Just a thought. Then it also says high temperature organic cotton. There was nothing but the dripper. Alright, cover, really nice. You know, I really like it. It's just paper behind here, but the presentation of this looks awesome. And in there, you would get the dripper. I have it sitting over here on my iStick 50. We'll take a look at that in a second. And you get the tool. The best part about this tool is I do not have a 4 millimeter. Alright, so now I do. Different sections. There we go. Different sections for winding. I'm not going to get that glare of light out of there, that's for sure. 2 millimeter, 2.5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter, and 4 millimeter. This is actually nice because it's got the hex end on here. Sorry. It's all hexed, it's not round, so it makes it really nice for torquing stuff down. Just a regular screwdriver, right? Very nice. It said cotton on there, so I said, okay, I'll take the bottom off. When I take the bottom off, there ain't nothing in there. So, and then getting the paper back in here is just a pain. But it's not about the box, no matter how good it looks. It does have the QRC code thing, scan with the phone. That is what it is. I haven't ever scanned anything with my phone, so it doesn't really appeal to me. But if you're interested, here we are. Now, I am going to say that drip tip is awfully phallic looking, and you can put that out there right at the beginning. It's not huge airflow. Yeah, sorry I pointed it at you and all. I do really like the design of this. I mean, that is a really nice design. This Addy really reminds me of the Helios. Just the airflow and everything is almost spot on with my old Helios. You see the 510 threads? They don't go all the way up in there, and that's okay by me. And it threads into every device I put it on. It does have, it's not adjustable. That's just to tighten the center post. And believe me, you're going to want to tighten the center post. Let's vape it a little bit. It performs quite well. At the moment, I have a menthol juice in here at 50/50. Performs quite well for what it is. I mean, dual airflow, and that's it. That's all you get. And when you're used to things like a velocity, it's a little difficult to go back in that. I have a very simple 26 gauge build in here. It's 6 wraps. 6 wraps, little tiny thing. Yeah, I didn't center it. I built it off to the side. And you'll notice I have all this room, and my post holes are way up here, but my coil is below the post holes. Why is that? Oh, because sadly, sadly, that's where the airflow is. You see it right there? That's where the airflow is. So I built this, and it's the only RDA I've had that I had to push the coil down to meet the airflow, because I like my airflow to hit directly at the coil. And if I build it normal and put it up here, the air goes underneath of it and just kind of gets wonky in there and doesn't quite do a nice job. Now, you see, those are some really nice screws. These are the nicest screws I've had in any dripper, ever. The bottoms at the end of the threads are pretty much machined out, nice and smooth, nice and flat. That's great. That means I'll have a low chance of snapping my wires, right? I didn't snap a build on this. This is the first build I put in here, and it didn't snap. I did crank the screws down. I was concerned, however, that I was going to snap the wires off, because where the screws go down in it is drilled out farther than where your wire holes are. So the screw can actually have the potential to go down farther than it needs to go down, which I thought for sure I was going to snap that thing off. I'm going to snap wires. I just knew it, and I didn't. Pleasantly surprised. The one thing I wasn't real happy about on this one is the center post, when you're tightening it down, will spin. Yes, before I even built on this, I checked the center pin to make sure if that was adjustable or not. I went, nope, you unscrew it and you're basically taking the center pin out. Alright, took a needle nose, held the center pin, screwed it down as tight as I could, and when I went to trap my wires on the center post, it spun. That is what it is. You're aware of it. If you do happen to pick one of these up, center post will probably spin on you, so just watch it. All I did when that happened was, okay, screw's tight enough, put my needle nose back on there and turned it back a little bit, straightened it right back up. It is a good flavor addy. It's awesome flavor addy. Let's throw something a little thicker in here. Let's throw some Max VG in here. Wouldn't be right to just use their juice, would it? Yeah, we'll just use whatever juice we got handy at the moment. So Max VG juice, and off to the races. It performs quite well for what it is. It's not a cloud chasing device. It is a flavor addy. Can you change out the drip tips? The only drip tip I tried on here, I'll grab another one just for the heck of it. The old 5mm Atlantis, right? Which I like the look of that better. That looks so much better. It's a little loose in there, but I attribute that to the old O-rings on the Atlantis tip. It's not going to hold the mod up, but it's stiff enough in there. And I find that this tip is restrictive, and it looks like a phallic device, so I don't really care for using it. Any questions on that? Let's get another one. Why not? One more. Sub-tank. Sub-tank one, right? The old sub-tank got the red O-ring in there. You know it's a sub-tank one. How does a sub-tank one fit? I haven't tried it. Fits in there just a little bit snugger than the Atlantis. So your 510 drip tips will probably work on this. And it works quite well. That almost looks like it belongs there. Almost. That's over at wickedwizardeliquid.co.uk. Jack the Dripper RDA, stainless steel or carbon fiber, high quality, triple mounting points. Stainless steel screws, coil gauge, and screwdriver included. Adjustable airflow. Yes, you can adjust the airflow. Did I miss that part? Let's see here. Did I miss that part? Oh, that was the wonky drip tip. So, yeah, it's like that. Look at how high those center posts are. The trapping post comes up to the top of your airflow, right? So there you have it. It's dual coil only, and that will turn your airflow on and off, and tight and loose and whatnot. One side of the airflow ring is a little looser than the other side. It is what it is. I like the carbon fiber look. It looks really nice on there. It works exactly how it's supposed to work. It just has a couple issues, like the center post spinning a little. No big deal as long as you're used to something like that. It is 19 pounds and 99 cents over at the website. I will link the website in the description. Thank you, Wicked Wizard, for sending this my way for checking out. Very tasty, Addy. It's very tasty, Addy. Y'all have fun now, because I know I will.